Hey everyone, okay, so today's video is 5 reasons to love cake face, 5 reasons to love heavy foundation application. Now, some people are going to be thinking, well, doesn't this contradict what you just said in the previous video? That's the beauty of makeup, it's only makeup. It washes off, it doesn't matter what my opinion is or what your opinion is because it's makeup, it's so, it's a wonderful thing, but it's just nonsense, You do yourself a nice big smoky eye, it didn't work out, you can wipe it off, you can wash it off. It is amazing. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why heavy foundation is a bloody good idea. So let's make a start. The first one, and this one I love, your foundation costs a lot of money and you want everyone to notice it. Now this is a true story. A friend of mine uses foundation by Tom Ford. And I asked her one day, she loves the Tom Ford range. And I asked her one day, I said, why do you wear so much foundation? As in, why is it so heavy? And she literally said, I use Tom Ford, that stuff's expensive, and I want every fucker to know how much it costs. I absolutely love that. There is absolutely nothing wrong in that statement. I think it's hilarious. I love Tom Ford foundations. They cost an absolute bomb. It is true. And I love that statement. It fills me with joy when I hear that and when I think of that. It's spot on, I think, in my world. It's just a cracking statement. Okay, so number 2, you want to look beyond flawless. Now, we all know that the more foundation we apply, the more flawless our skin looks because the flaws are being blurred away. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people want to go that extra step to create that illusion of, mental skin, really, where the skin it no longer looks real. You know the look because we see it often. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's just makeup. But a lot of people love that heavy look. They want to look beyond flawless. And that is how to get there. By using more foundation, you are going to cover everything on your face. Yes, you will end up looking like a kabuki. It is true. But you will look beyond flawless without a doubt. Number 3, you like the heavy look. A lot of people like heavy makeup. Personally for me, I like when the skin looks like skin. It looks like you could touch it. It looks like it's their own skin. That is my preferred preference. But a lot of people love a heavy look, and they like a heavy look with their foundation and their concealer and their powder and their... Who the fuck cares? It's just makeup. Yes, I prefer really lifelike looking skin, but some people love a heavy look. It's no big deal. If you like heavy looks, go for it. No one can tell you not to. I may not love it, you may adore it. And that's what really matters, is that you're the one wearing it. You gotta love it. And if you love it, rock it. Number 4, you wanna photograph amazingly. It is true that matte skin photographs more beautifully than shiny skin. And what I mean by that is matte foundation. But a lot of foundations on the market are dewy, so we then powder them, which therefore takes away the dewiness, and then we add in shimmers and highlights and all the rest, and then we glow like a star. But it's true that heavy foundation photographs well. If you've ever been in a setting where there's a photographer and they're taking your photo, or on like the set of an editorial, you'll notice that the foundation for that is much heavier than it is in real life because it photographs so beautifully, and it truly does. It also films more beautifully. Sometimes, you remember the video I just did, the one on the contouring, right? The end of that, right? Didn't my skin look mental? It looked beyond flawless because you can apply that kind of makeup on camera or on a photograph and it will look amazing, but in real life it's very heavy, and there are 2 different things. But if you want to photograph really well, adding more foundation and setting it with powder will really go a long way in making you look more beautiful in photographs because it photographs bloody well. And number 5, you have skin issues that need covering. Now, Laura Mercier's Secret Camouflage is a wonderful thing, and if you've only got a couple of blemishes and you can use a tinted moisturizer and then just apply a dab here and there, that's amazing. But if you've got acne or lots and lots of blemishes, going in with a concealer on every single spot or blemish is so disheartening, and I highly recommend against it. there is nothing to make you feel lower and lower and lower about yourself than going in and having to touch up every single spot. If the case is that the majority of your skin needs covering, use a full coverage foundation, because your self-esteem is going to go up a notch because you're not having to just go over and over and over every little dot. There are lots of skin conditions that need a fuller coverage foundation in order to conceal them, and there's nothing to be ashamed of in that. For years, I've been promoting full coverage foundations because you can use them full coverage or shear them out depending on whether you're using a damp sponge, adding water to it, a whole host of other things. But for skin concerns, full coverage foundations are amazing, and they will allow your self-esteem to remain more intact than having to spot conceal every single blemish on your face, which is, and as I remember from years ago, incredibly soul destroying. So there you go, that's it. 5 reasons to love heavy foundation. Now, let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on foundation, whether or not you are one of those girls who just loves, or boys, who loves a full face of makeup, and you're like, I don't give a shit, I love it. Or whether you want to look completely natural, like you have got nothing on at all. To be honest with myself, when I film, not today, but normally, I put mineral foundation on, and then what I do is I take a tissue and I go like that all over my face to get rid of as much as I can possibly, get rid of, which kind of makes me think, why did I put so much on in the first place? Light bulb moment. Leave me comments in there and I will read them, and I'll see you all soon. Tell me 5 reasons why you love or dislike heavy makeup. Let me know. Bye-bye.